Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode 56, and today we're returning with two big games with our Bluebirds as they take on Manchester United away at Old Trafford in the Premier League and take on Vitesse away in the fourth game of the Europa League group stage. Before we play the games though, just calm getting on off camera. And of course, in the last episode, you saw our goalless draw away against Brighton in the Premier League, and then our biggest win of the save, the 9-2 victory against Zenit in the group opener in the Europa League. I then played 8 games off camera, and as you can see, the run has been pretty mixed between September and October. 4 defeats and 4 wins, and we started with the win, a 4-0 home victory against Huddersfield Town. And just like in the Spurs game yesterday, one of our players scored a hat-trick in that 4-0 victory, and that player was Paleo Maria, who got his 7th goals, 5th, 6th and 7th goals in 2 games. Kimpembe got us up and underway, made it 1-0 20 minutes in, and then Maria just was on one in this game. It was just unstoppable. And Harry Maguire was part of the Huddersfield back line in this game. He was sold by Spurs to the Terriers in the summer for £12.5 million, and every time Harry Maguire has played against us since leaving us, he's had a shocker, and this game was no exception. A 6.2 for our former captain. Can you believe once upon a time Harry Maguire was Cardiff City captain? We tore him to shreds and his teammates as well. A big 4-0 victory, and Paleo Maria has just been on one to start the campaign off. But following that, our first defeat of the season, and it was a humiliating defeat. 13 goals scored in 2 games, but that was quickly forgotten when we took on Colchester United away from home in the Carabao Cup third round, and we were humiliated by the lower league side as we lost on penalties. They got up and underway 18 minutes in when Ben Davies scored one of the worst own goals I've ever seen. I'm telling you, it's Agent Ben Davies. He'll be gone come the end of the season, no doubt. Absolute shocker from our left back. What he was doing on the goal line there, I don't know. And Jason put us back on their returns from the spot 7 minutes before the break. But in the penalty shootout, everyone scored for the host and everyone scored for us apart from one player, Josh Murphy. Our number 11 let us down from the spot. I thought of all the players to miss a penalty, it wouldn't be Mr. Reliable. But Murphy missed from the spot, and eventually Young scored the crucial penalty as Colchester United dumped out the back-to-back winners, and we will not be completing the three-peat. We will not return to winning ways in this competition. We're out in the third round, and believe me, the board were not happy about it, and neither was I. And following that embarrassing defeat, we had another one directly afterwards in 4 days. Burnley beat us by a goal to 0. Even Caballero scoring from the spot in a 1-0 defeat. So back-to-back defeats after a fantastic long unbeaten run to start the season off. I got aggressive in my post-match team talk. I kicked a few water bottles around, one of which was aimed at Ben Davies, and I was fuming after the result. And how do we respond after back-to-back losses? A great 3-0 win away in Israel against Maccabi Tel Aviv in the second game of the Europa League group stage. Pedro Antonio scored 2 goals in this game. He's had a poor start to the season and life in Wales, the 18-year-old, but he scored 2 goals in this one to get us up and underway. And Murphy responded after his penalty miss against Colchester, scoring a nice goal 8 minutes to go to give us the 3-0 win. Then following that, a 1-1 draw at home to Fulham. A bit of a slip-up. Stefano scored his first goal for the club, though. Very nice to see. Nice little assist by Jason, playing him through, and a good finish by the right-back. But 5 minutes after the restart, Fulham got back on their terms with a nice strike into the bottom corner, and that was how the game finished. But after that, a 3-0 win away at Molineux against Wolves. I need to take a break. 1 second. Sorry, my mouth was filling up with a lot of saliva there. A 3-0 win away against Wolves. If I would have continued, I would have sounded like that guy in Rick and Morty in the Rest and Relaxation episode, the gurgling guy. But anyway, a 3-0 win away against Wolves at Molineux, where Oscar Gonzalez, his first goal was absolutely sensational strike. You know, Pedro Antonio's had a poor start to the season, but Gonzalez has been on fire. Great first goal, and then 2 goals coming in stoppage time as Wolves sort of switched off towards the end of the game. Maria getting another, and Gonzalez bagging his brace in a commanding 3-0 victory. And following that, a goalless draw, our first slip up in Europe this season at home to Vitesse, who of course we faced today away in the Netherlands. Jason missed a penalty in this game, straight down the middle, easy save for the goalkeeper, and his first penalty miss in 2 years, I believe. Disappointed to see that, and how he didn't win this game, I don't know. We had so many clear-cut chances. We had the woodwork on 3 separate occasions, but couldn't find the back of the net in a 0-0 draw. But after that, we did respond and return to winning ways with a big 2-0 victory against the Gunners, back in the Premier League, back in Wales. Player Maria made it 1-0 as Jason got the assist, nice corner, and a good header by our vice-captain. And 2 minutes after the restart, Leno scored a very unfortunate own goal. Jason's cross headed in by Maria off the post and hit Leno in the face and trickled in to the back of the net. That was only our second win against Arsenal in the entire series so far. So yeah, unbeaten through the month of October. Still a very mixed run of form, really. You know, 5 wins and 4 games without a win in the 9 you just saw there. And it's been okay, September and October, but it's not been quite as good as it was at the start of the campaign. But right now in the Premier League, as you can see, we do sit in 3rd place. We've got 20 points on the board right now. Very good start to the campaign defensively. We've only conceded 3 goals in 9 games. It's crazy. In the season opener yesterday, I said our season this year is going to be built on offense. Completely wrong. What was I talking about? It's our defense this season has been our best draw. Right now, Onana leads the way in clean sheets as well, with 6 on the board in 9 games already. We've been solid at the back, and that's what our season's been built on so far. So right now, in the top 4, great to see, and in the Europa League as well, despite the slip-ups of a test, we are still in 1st place, and a win against Vitesse today, I think will guarantee a place in the knockout stage with 2 games to go. So yeah, in Europe and in the league, we're doing well, but getting dumped out in the Carabao Cup by Colchester United, that was humiliating, man. Terrible loss. That was a very long introduction, wasn't it? So without further ado, let's just dive straight into the first game of today's episode. It's a late kickoff on BT Sport, live as take on Manchester United away at Old Trafford, and let's see how we get on in a 2nd versus 3rd battle. I don't think we've beaten United once before at Old Trafford, so let's see if we can do it today and end the curse at Old Trafford. Right now, in the injury report, 2 players down. McKennie is coming back from an injury, and also Pedro Antonio. I think he damaged his ligaments. He's out as well. And I've got to be honest, man, Pedro Antonio, I'm glad to see his determination has gone up since I put him in the mentoring group alongside Woodburn and Maria. But he has had a really poor start to the season. He scored 3 goals in 5 games in the Europa League. Not too bad, but in the Premier League, I know 4 of his 7 games have come from the bench, but he's still yet to score a goal or get an assist. I hate to say it, but I think the chant might be by the fans. We'll hijack one from Anthony Martial. You'll hear it at Old Trafford today. 50 million down the drain because Pedro Antonio's fucking shit. Honestly, man, he's been absolutely terrible in the Premier League. Getting the bundle with a banjo. Anyway, into the game, playing a 4-2-3-1. We've been alternating between our normal 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2 diamond narrow in this run. But the 4-2-3-1 is our best system, and this will be our lineup. We've got Onana in goal. A back four, Goncalves, Kimpembe, Jordan, Odriozola, with Alenia and McTominay through the middle. Scott's done well filling in with McKennie through the middle there. There'll always be a place for a hard worker in this team, and Scott's done well so far this season. Attacking field trio, Session on the left, Jason on the right, and Gonzalez through the middle, supporting our main man, Player Maria up top. And on the bench, Henderson, Holding, Stefano, Camarasa, Ward-Prowse, Murphy, and Woodburn as well. So first game, it's United away. Let's get a win. Come on, you Bluebirds. Obviously, the one thing to keep in mind with Pedro Antonio is that he is only 18 years old. You know, time is on his side. He's not turning 19 for another month, and he's got a long way to go in his career. This is the early stages, but I think I have a right to be disappointed. He's on 110 grand a week right now. We spent £50 million to buy him. I discussed him in the season opener. He is a proven goal scorer, or at least he was in Portugal with Benfica. At just 16 years old, he was banging them in. But here in Cardiff, he's yet to score. I think he's yet to score at home for Cardiff as well. No, he scored the 1 goal against Zenit, didn't he? In the Europa League group opener. Either way, he's got to get a move on, because right now I'm worried. I'm very worried indeed. Anyway, first highlight coming to Cardiff as Jason finds Carlos Alenia. Space for our number 8 to get inside and shoot, which he does. Hits it straight at De Gea. Alenia this season is yet to get a goal or an assist in the Premier League, and whilst I know he's playing a little bit deeper in most of the games, as Lukaku fires the ball in and makes it 1-0. It's disappointing for one of our best players of last season. 1-0 United though, and they are in front early. Wait, might have spoke too soon. There is a VAR, and it might well be chalked off by Lee Pro, but nope, it's going to count, and the goal will stand. Nice calls to far post. Rugani heads it down. Lukaku is not going to miss from 2 yards. Puts it into the back of the net. 1-0 United. Red Devils in front. Another highlight directly afterwards as well. We just cannot beat these guys away from home as Diego Jota finds Lukaku. Oh, and he's managed to squeeze it in as well. Andre got a touch, but couldn't prevent the Belgian from bagging his brace. Manchester United 2, Cardiff 0, and we're sinking without a trace. Rhyming accidentally. Ha ha. Splash. That's what Chris Moore would sound like if he was British. Anyway, great finish by Lukaku. Can't really point the fingers at Andre there. Right into the top corner. He did get a touch, but couldn't keep it out. And right now we are already looking in trouble and out of sorts. 2-0 down. Not looking good. What we need is a goal right before half-time to give us some motivation heading into the dressing room. Gonzalez on the ball, turns his man and gets away and finds Jason. And the captain will feed it back into our new number 10, who's found a bit of space as Maria plays in the ball back, and he goes for goal. Oh, Oscar Gonzalez. He's playing for that £2 million bonus. He says, fuck the Champions League, just give me the cash. It's Manchester United 2, Cardiff City 1, and we've half deficit right before the break with another goal for our new signing. Plays 1-2 of Paleo, takes aim from just outside the area and squeezes it in at the near post. It's already his 7th goal of this season, and our club record signing is proving worth every single penny. 2-1, back in the game. I'm going to say to the boys at the break, you've been unlucky so far, and they're relaxed and motivated and have gained confidence from that as well. Because to be fair, we're not playing too badly out there. We're doing okay in the possession stat right now, leading the way, and in terms of the attempts as well, it's been a very even contest so far, statistically speaking. So second half to begin, plenty of time for us to get back in the game here and come back from 2 goals down and claim a point. We take off Sessegnon for Murphy down that left-hand side. Sessegnon, I said before, sometimes does go missing in big games. And as Josh comes on, I am such a big fan of Murphy. Oh, Olenya. Oh, what a let-off. Carl Olenya dilly-dallying. And one player I'm not a big fan of this year is Carl Olenya. What's happened to our number 8? He's taken such a hit in his performance. 15 minutes to go, still trailing by a goal. As Murphy wins it back, but Fabinho robs him straight away. Then Gonzalez robs it. Maria, Paleo. Oh, Paleo, Maria. It's 2 goals in 2, and our number 7 sees us come back from 2 to make it 2-2. It's Manchester United 2, Cardiff 2, and it's 2-2. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Murphy puts the pressure on, makes Fabinho worry a little bit. But it's Gonzalez who robs Casemiro, gives it to Paleo Maria, and as he repays him after Maria got the assist in the first half, it's Maria who gets the goal this time. Great finish, 2-2. Scott's on a booking out there. I think I'll bring him off for James Ward-Prowse. Not really a ball-winning midfielder, but I don't want to risk a second yellow card there. And I think I'll take off Olenya for Camarasa as well. In fact, Odriozola's played poorly, so we'll bring on the kid Stefano down the right-hand side. Go on, son. As Goncalves goes on the run, but can't find Maria. And Manchester United will clear through David De Gea. And still 2-2. There is a late winner in this game. If we can come back from 2 goals down to win it, that would be incredible. Odriozola finds Gonzalez. And as the OG finds Olenya, oh, Rugani just about intercepts on Maria as De Gea clears it away. I can see someone winning this. I can see someone winning this, and it could be United under... Oh, great tackle, Goncalves. Oh, is it a penalty, though? Is it a penalty? He's consulting VAR, and it's a penalty. I thought Goncalves made a great challenge. Evidently not. He'd also get a booking for his troubles as well. And United, with 7.5 minutes to go, are surely going to break our hearts and get the winning goal. Yep, it's a booking for Helder, and a penalty for United, which Kasper Dolberg is going to take. And, oh, Onana! I mean, it is so harsh to criticise goalkeepers when they don't save penalties. But for this one, there is no excuse. Andre, you live by Onana, you die by Onana. Oh, it's through to... I can't believe it. We battle back from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. And Andre Onana couldn't keep the spot kick out from 12 yards. He's got to save that. No hiding place for him. You know, I'm going to say to the boys, we were the underdogs out there and you gave your best. Good effort, lads. But for Andre, he's had such a great start to the season as well. You know, leading the way in the clean sheet. I love the fact he still looks delighted after I calmly say I was unhappy. Andre, what the fuck was that, mate? And he's just smiling at me. He's leading the way in the clean sheet race right now, in the golden boot race, I should say. He's made some big saves to start the campaign off too. He's been a crucial part as to why we're in the top 4 right now. But he's just such a frustrating character, man. Every now and then, he makes you want to tear my bloody hair out. 3-2 the final score. All that good work undone for Andre Onana, failing to get that penalty out. And there's a tame penalty as well. Gotta give Maria some props though, man, seriously. You know, he was under so much scrutiny by the fans and the media alike. Everyone saying, what was Daniel Levy doing? Offer £160 million for Maria? He's not worth that. And Paleo signed a new 5-year deal. People calling me stupid for giving him a new contract and not selling him to Spurs. And you look at what he's done this season. His productivity, top scorer in the Premier League right now with 9 goals. Is he? Yeah, he's joint top scorer with 9 goals right now alongside Boyer, that Belgian striker for Liverpool. He's unbelievable. And has 20 determination too. But 9 goals in 10 games. As things stand, don't want to jinx it. He's on course for his best season in terms of goals with Cardiff City. He's got a higher average rating than ever before with the Bluebirds as well. And also worth pointing out, whilst he does dread playing in big matches, he's come good in big matches this season. You saw that in the United game, a goal and assist. You saw that in the Arsenal game, scoring our first goal and getting involved in the second goal as well. You saw it in the Zenit game, scoring 4 goals in the Europa League group opener. Maria this season is on fire. Alright, so moving into the second and final game of today's episode, I was take a trip to the Netherlands to take on Vitesse away from home. Again, I believe if we win this game, we guarantee a place in the knockout stage with 2 games to go. So I want to do that and make sure we can field a weakened side in our final 2 games and focus our attention on the Premier League. So into the game, we're going to line up in a 4-4-2 diamond narrow, change our system once again. I quite like alternating the 2 systems here and keeping our opponents guessing. And this will be our team for the game as our 2 injured players come back into the starting 11. So we've got Onana in goal, just back for us, Sessegnon, Kimpembe, Rob Holding coming in because he's done well this season in the Europa League, and Stefano at right wing back. Our midfield quad is Camara sitting deep alongside Ward-Prowse and McKennie. Great game to get his match sharpness back here. And Gonzalez playing further forward. And up top together, Paleo Maria and Pedro Antonio. All his goals have come in the Europa League. Let's even get a couple more tonight. And on the bench, Henderson, Matip, Goncalves, Alenya, Murphy, Jason, and Ben Woodburn as well. Second and final game, it's Vitesse away. I want to win, and I want to see Pedro Antonio get some goals. Come on, you Bluebirds. How we didn't beat these guys in Wales, I've got absolutely no idea. You know, obviously Jason missed that penalty, no excuse for that. And obviously the chances we had, again, we hit the woodwork 3 times. I think it was the bar twice and the post once. It might be the bar 3 times, thinking about it. But I don't know how we failed to score. But either way, we've got to win this game because Zenit, who are 1-0 up away in Israel right now, as Tel Aviv have been the whipping boys of the group so far. Zenit, if they win this game we fail to win, are going to leapfrog us in the group. And, you know, match day 6 away in Russia against Zenit, perhaps needing a result, that's going to be very worrying indeed. So come on, you Bluebirds, let's get the job done tonight. Sessegnon crosses and it's headed away, but Stefano finds Gonzalez. We know he can strike him. Back to Ward-Prowse, back to the OG, and back to Weston McKennie as Sessegnon beats his man for pace and crosses, and it's headed clear. And Vitesse get it away. Stefano down the right hand side crosses. Maria's on the end of it though, and oh, he squeezed it in on the rebound, and Paleo Maria continues his sensational start to Season 7. I'm loving the alliteration in today's episode. Vitesse 0, Cardiff City 1, and there is the breakthrough. Stefano beats 2 yellow and black shirts for pace. Lovely cross to far post. Maria's header was well kept out initially, but he turns in the rebound without even meaning to do it. That's just how good he is. Vitesse 0, Cardiff 1. The captain puts us in front. Come on, get Pedro Antonio some chances. 6.6. 6.6, 50 million down the bloody drain, man. Seriously, 6.5. Jesus, sell him in January. Oh my god, it's just getting worse. 6.4. Oh no, and Gonzalez has gone down as well. Now, that is one thing worth pointing out about Gonzalez' potential lower leg injury. Gotta hope it's just a gash lower leg and nothing more serious than that. That is one thing worth pointing out about Gonzalez. When I was scouting him, one of the only red flags to his game, and there's only one red flag to his game really, is the fact that he does have a potential to suffer injuries every now and then. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring on Ben Woodburn to support Antonio Maria. So a three-prong striker attack now. And we'll bring off the OG right before half-time. Gotta hope it's not serious there, because Gonzalez has been one of our best players start the season off, man. I don't want to see him go down for a long period of time. But I'm going to switch to our 4-2-3-1 now as well. And change things around a little bit. We'll play Ward-Prowse on the right-hand side and Pedro Antonio. He's had a poor game up there, but I'll keep him on and take off Maria with Sunday in mind and bring on Josh Murphy to play down that left-hand side. 20 minutes to go, still leading by 1. Got to hold on to these 3 points here. One final chance in the game, and it's going to come to the host as well, as we're still only leading by 1 as they attack down the right. Deep cross the far post, and Onana makes a brilliant last-ditch save. You live by Onana, you die by Onana, and Andre has surely ensured we'll keep the clean sheet and hold on to the 3 points just as he sends it long. What a save. I thought for sure that was going in there, but the game is not over yet. But as Murphy wins it back, this will do it if we get a second goal here. It's a 2-on-4. Josh plays that wide towards Ward-Prowse down the right. JWP crosses. Antonio blazes it way into the stands. £50 million down the fucking drain. What was that? You know, I'm going to throw a name out here that Pedro Antonio reminds me of. Kenneth Zahor. That's who he reminds me of. And I don't know what Kenneth Zahor is doing right now, but he's not playing European football, I'll tell you that much. Bloody hell, man. Seriously, we've given this guy 110 grand a week on a 5-year deal. Is there a way to terminate this contract? Can he do something completely unprofessional? A bit of sexual harassment towards one of our secretaries or something so I can fire him for free? Honestly, absolutely fucking awful, this guy so far. He's donkey. Anyway, 1-0 to final score. We get the job done. And just about, though, Onana recovers after that howler against United with a big save towards the end there. I'll say well done, lads. It was a good win for us. And I believe now that due to getting those 3 points away in the Netherlands, we've qualified for the knockout stages, I think, with 2 games to go. And, Gonzalez out for 2 to 3 weeks. The good thing about this, the pulled calf muscle, is we've got an international break coming directly after the Villa game, so we should be able to come back on time for that game against Liverpool away at Anfield. What a clash that's going to be. So we'll leave him to the physio and let him recover. But yeah, we have indeed qualified for the first knockout round with that win there, and we are into the round of 32 in the Europa League with 2 games to spare. Obviously, Zenit now are going to be the guys who'll be vying for top spot, but at least we guarantee qualification, and that's great to see. So that was today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like. As likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and it will help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll return with games against. There's no point in playing those Europa League games now. Let's continue to play this season at a fast pace. I like how quickly we've got through the season so far. Let's keep it going, and we'll play those final 2 Europa League games and come back with a big clash between 2 big teams right now going for a Champions League place. City away and Spurs away right now in 5th and 4th, and we'll also do the draw for the Europa League round of 32 stage at the start of the episode as well. So have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for a massive doubleheader in the next episode very soon. Bye now.